Okay, well, for whatever reason, it won't let me change the title of this stream. It is not Kampai with Corbin, it would be Walk with Corbin. But yes, I'm going from Yamashina, Kyoto into Otsu, Shiga. And it's a way that I've walked before, and it's a really nice walk. What you're seeing right now is the Biwako Sosui, or layman's terms, it is the Biwako Canal. It brings fresh water from Lake Biwa into Kyoto, going that way. And this is the area of where I live at this current moment. So we're gonna just take a quick walk. This area is just super, super beautiful all the time. No matter what season you're in. If you are in spring, you have cherry blossoms. If you're in fall, you have the fall leaves. All these turn beautiful shades of yellow and what do you call it? Orange and red and all different colors. So there's some nice parks in here, and in summertime it's hot, but still really nice. And in wintertime, well, hey, you know, it is, you got some snow sometimes, because we do get snow over here. It doesn't really last very long, but if you're lucky, get some white layers onto the ground, and it is just beautiful. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let you take a look at the view and see if something you like. I apologize for the jostling. I don't have a stabilized camera rig, just shooting right from my iPhone. So, but hey. And if anyone shows up and they want to leave a message, that's fine too. And if they don't want to, then that's all right as well. So. And who knows, I may add some music to this later in the background so that it's not so monotonous. Here's a nice little shrine. You can usually tell shrines because they're orange or red. But, oh, looks like they're getting ready for a festival. You can hear some jostling, people's voices going on down there. Let's see if I can't get an okay kind of view of what's going on. Yeah, you can't see it very well. I'll try and zoom in here, but you can see some people, and they're going to be bringing out Mikoshi, right, the portable shrine. In fact, there it is right there. I don't know if I can actually get it. Okay, you can see kind of the golden roof right there. This is really cool. I'm glad I stumbled upon this. Wow. Huh. Very, very cool. All right, well, I'm going to take off and keep going on my merry way, because it is a long walk. But this is fall festival season. There are different seasons for different festivals. Right now we have fall. Oh, you can see some downed trees over here. That's from the previous typhoons that we had. Those were unpleasant. Luckily this area itself didn't get damaged too badly, but you can see that this tree in particular got uprooted. Jeez. There's a nice little park, and in springtime, just people sit and do like hanami, flower watching. And during the summertime, they do barbecues and whatnot. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this is my city. This is Yamashina Ward of Kyoto City. You can see over those mountains and the far, far background that leads you to Kyoto City. And the way that we're heading right now is heading into Otsu, into Shiga Prefecture. Kyoto City, Kyoto Prefecture, Otsu City, Shiga Prefecture. Yeah, this is actually a nice little running route. I'm not a big runner, so I don't really run it. I like to walk it every once in a while. It's just very nice and scenic. Apparently it's also a nice place for people to practice music. And of course, it's a nice place for people to walk their dogs. This is the Japan that I live in. You always see videos of, ooh, crazy Japan, wild Japan. Japan makes no sense. Why Japanese people? But then there's parts of Japan like this, you know, where it's just nice and peaceful and beautiful. This is the kind of Japan that I love. Not the wild and crazy. Well, wild and crazy is fun, but in doses. And if you're only coming to Japan like once, then yeah, you might as well experience it. But there's many different parts of Japan that I think people should see. This is one of them. It's just nice. Actually, I should get on the left side because in Japan, the common manner, I guess, is to stay on the left side. Because the Japanese drive on the left side of the road, so you should also walk on the left side, or in the left lane, I suppose. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So beautiful. Now, to be 100% honest, I'm not sure exactly of the route that I'm taking, so I may need to pause it a couple times just to check Google Maps, make sure I'm not totally lost. But, yeah. Hopefully I won't have to do that too many times. I don't like making cuts if I don't have to. usually walk with music, so I've actually got kind of a song in my head right now. There's a band that I really like that they're no longer around anymore, but there's two acoustic guitarists, and I kind of stumbled upon them when I went to Tokyo my first time. They were playing on the street, and they were just really, really good, really talented. And I just bought their CD. Unfortunately, they're defunct now, but on the positive side, it means that I can probably use their music. So I might actually put their music in behind in the background here when I go and edit this video. So, but the band's name is Otofuke, and yeah, they're just really, really good. I love acoustic guitar. Yeah, this is that jogging course that I was talking about before. This is just laying that out. Oh, some kitty cats. Hey there, little ones. But yeah, so the start and the goal. I guess we're kind of at the start right now. And the goal is more towards Kyoto way. But yeah, so this kanji right here means your current location. And so the start is just right over here, but it's still very nice. Speaking of jogging courses, sorry about my finger being up in there. I always forget where exactly the what do you call it? The camera is when I'm doing this, so sometimes it takes a little while. Here, nice. I always like seeing some explanations of like where you are. So right now we're what's called the Shinomiya Dock, or Shinomiya Dock rather. Shinomiya. Yeah, you may know a more famous one called Sannomiya in Kobe, but I don't think they're related. Either way, it says Shinomiya Dock and Moroha Tunnel. And so the first Lake Biwa Canal, built in 1890, has 5 docks of Shinomiya, Moroha, Misasagi, Hinooka, and Keage between east exit of the first tunnel and Keage incline. It's a beautiful, beautiful walk too. The docks are wider points for mooring a ship in the waterway, and those docks had been used as boatmen's rest places or loading and unloading place of cargo. They should have gotten a proofreader, but that's okay. So in those days, the waterway was located along the foot of a mountain from Shinomiya. Oh, they misspelled that too. Oh well, it's okay. To Anshu, and the Shinomiya dock had been used for unloading cargo from the Meiji era, from the Meiji era and Taisho era. In the Showa era, Japan National Railway planned to build more railway lines near the canal to increase capacity of transportation from Kyoto to Kusatsu and to construct the new Kosei line. The approximately 800 meters of the waterway between Shinomiya and Anshu was rerouted, and the Moroha Tunnel was built in 1970. Love that kind of information. You don't usually find this kind of stuff in the like guidebooks and whatnot. So it looks like what I just walked, and you with me, was the original course of the canal, but then they built this route, the JR. This is the Kosei line going up here into Shiga, and this is the Biwako line going over to Kusatsu. But yeah, so they built this tunnel here to kind of reroute it. I think so. We started at the Anshu Bridge and walked along there. It's a nice little walkway. Well, let's continue on, shall we? Why not? It says, beware of wild boars. Be careful. It's fun times. But yes, there are actually wild boars. There's wild animals in the mountains of Japan. You have to be careful. I've never run into a wild boar, but I have seen deer, and I have seen squirrels, and I've seen raccoon, and I've seen a bunch of other stuff. I've even seen an actual, like, real live tanuki. Now, tanuki, if you don't know, is made pretty famous by Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, the tanuki suit. But the tanuki is an actual animal, and so the tanuki, I guess, is called, in English, it's translated as the raccoon dog. But for whatever reason, by some funny coincidence, it is neither a raccoon nor is it a dog. It is its own species, apparently. Look it up on Wikipedia. But no, it's an interesting animal. And I've seen it wild in Kyoto, actually, up in the mountains. So I've crossed that off from my bucket list. But anyway, let's continue along the canal, because it is a beautiful, beautiful route, right? So let's just keep on going until my battery dies. But I really don't mind. I don't know if you can hear it through the mic or not, but there is you can hear a railway going. That is the Kosei line. I wonder if I'm actually able to just walk all the way along this canal, all the way into Otsu. That would be kind of cool. Let's see if it's possible. More damage, I assume, from the typhoon, but who knows, someone might have fallen right away in. I don't know. At some point, I was thinking is that I might like to do this like on a more regular basis. But to do that, I would need to get a better camera system, because, I mean, doing it from my phone is convenient, but it doesn't really give a very good experience, I don't think. At some point, I'd like to maybe get like a drone, one of those. I've seen a couple different ones that look very promising. Ones that will actually like follow you, so, and also is controllable like by your phone. So that might be an interesting thing to look into at some point. Who knows? That right there is the Thunderbird. That goes from Kyoto. Actually, I think it starts in Osaka. So I think it goes actually from Osaka all the way up to, I forget the name. It starts with a T. It's really famous because it has those really, really high snow walls. What I mean by that is, like, if you actually search Japan snow walls bus, and yeah, in northern, I think it's still northern Kyoto prefecture, but up in that area, they get so much snow that it's become a tourist attraction where they actually plow and will take tourist buses through, and the snow will actually be above the tourist buses, the snow drifts. It's something to behold. I'd like to see it with my own eyes one day. I think that would be kind of cool. And I will, I'm sure. But continuing on. Let's take a look. What is over this way here? So this is another little waterway. Interesting. That's kind of cool. But let's continue on, shall we? Let's see. Where am I? So according to this, I am right here. And I want to go all the way over there. Well, let's see what this says here. So this is the Fujio Bridge, huh? Well, you know what? Why don't we just keep on going, huh? I mean, it looks like able to actually go all the way over there. So why don't we just follow this path? What could it hurt? What would be really nice is if I could just stay along with the canal, but I have a feeling that may not be possible. We'll try and follow it as long as we can. I'm sorry, I'm not always looking at the screen, so if it goes too far down, I apologize. Really, I should be walking on the other side of the road, so I think I'm going to do that. I think those two old ladies were complaining about me, but it is what it is. No worries. Wow, this is the entrance into someone's house. Jeez. And apparently this is as well. Wow. impressive. I guess this could be kind of interesting if you're walking on a treadmill instead of focusing on one specific spot inside of the gym or whatever. Almost kind of feels like you're walking with me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to stay with the canal, because I did see that there is a walking way that you can do that. Just had to figure out how. Either way, looks like I gotta go this way. Certainly does seem confusing though. But hey, got time, right? So could go up, but if I don't have to, I don't really want to. It kind of seems like, water is coming from this way, so maybe, possibly, if I just follow this road, it'll take me where I want to go. Or it could lead to a dead end. That's always possible. Rice fields. I will follow the water sounds. Figure that is as good a path as any. Sorry. Had the camera tilted down. That beautiful blue sky, clear blue sky. Quite the incline. I imagine he is picking up a lot of speed. The bicyclist, that is. Sorry about the finger in there. Switching hands or arms, hands and arms. Could you imagine that being the end of your driveway? That's interesting. We still got some ways to go. I would imagine I have strayed off from the trail somewhat. I have a feeling that this is not where I'm supposed to be. But you know what? Like I said, let's keep going. Got nowhere in particular that I need to be. So. I wonder if that tunnel up ahead is just a garage or it's somewhere that I can actually go through. Who knows? Nope, that is just a garage. That is not a tunnel. However, there is a water tunnel. So, let's see where this leads. Uh-oh. This might lead to a dead end. Or it might be a path. Why don't we go and find out? That's interesting. Huh. Looks like water does water. Now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm actually running low on battery. I did bring a backup battery with me, so hopefully it's not gonna be too much longer of a walk, but I'm going to take out my headphones so the sound may change slightly. So I apologize for that. There we go. So now we're charging. Now we're playing with power. I wish there were a few more maps I could go by, but you know, it is what it is. Looks like they're preparing for Looks like they're preparing for a festival as well. Saw someone with a festival shirt on. I do not know what this is. I'll have to research this later. It's pretty darn cool though. But like I said, let's just keep going. Worst comes to worst, I will stop the stream and go to Google Maps and see where in heavens I am. That's kind of cool though. Probably go up and over, but looks like that might be painful, so I'd rather not if I don't have to. It looks like that's part of that nursery school. Like I'm not the only one that's lost.
ってもらって、左に行ってもらったら道があるし。
To my left is actually another school. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's follow this way and hope it's not a dead end. So far, so good. Did go quite a ways uphill, so going downhill makes sense. Some downhill slope. Part of the mountain. Another really nice thing about living in the kind of countryside-ish is that a lot of people say good morning to you. I don't really get that in the city too much. Usually in the city they just want to look away and go past as quickly as possible, but here in the country, you have a little bit of hospitality, which is nice to see. Oh, this is the festival that they were getting ready for before. I have a feeling that I took a wrong turn somewhere in Albuquerque. Hoping to at least get a nice shot of Lake Biwa before I end this stream. We will see if I'm able to. I have a feeling I know where I'm going, which is a a little bit unfortunate because it's not the path that I wanted to follow. But I guess whatever gets you there. I think I had to go up and over the mountain instead of going around it like this, but we'll see. Maybe I got lucky, maybe I didn't. Although I was successful, at least I know that I am in Otsu City right now, although not in the north part of Otsu City like I had originally planned. I'm in probably western Otsu. I don't think this is a throughway, but doesn't hurt to look. Wow, that's a lot of motorcycles. It's very cool. Yeah, this is not a throughway. On the plus side, I definitely know where I am. Okay, well, we'll keep going down. And at least, like I said, at least I know where I am now, so that's something positive. From there, go not to my original destination, but an alternate destination. At least saw some interesting things and learned something new. And I'll learn for next time, because this is, like I said, it's a very nice walk. Poor little pup says, I don't want to go up. I do love miniature dachshunds. Yep, I know exactly where I am now. This is unfortunate. It's an interesting gate using a ladder. Okay, to each their own. This is one way to get into Otsu. Not the most direct way, but it's not bad either. Okay, to where this will eventually come out, but never actually ridden my bicycle through here. Well, actually, wait a second. I may have followed the wrong waterway all along. What do you know? Let's see what this says. In fact, this does look familiar. Jeez. So, it says, what? Straight ahead. Up the city. Alright. Let's go. This may actually be close to the route that I was actually trying to take. Just did the really long round way about it instead of the direct way. That happens. Like I said, adventures.